Accra High Court has set Friday, October 28, to give ruling in the case filed by the Progressive People's Party against the Electoral Commission over its disqualification. The PPP is seeking, among other things, to restrain the EC from proceeding with balloting for positions from presidential candidates ahead of the 2016 polls. The PPP is also challenging the Electoral Commission's decision to disqualify its presidential aspirant, Dr. Papakwesi Ndum, from the presidential race. Dr. Ndum was disqualified together with 11 other presidential aspirants. We're on the phone line to speak with my colleague Salom Amenya, who's covering the court case, and he joins me via phone. Hello, Salom.
Yes, Wendy.
Now, before you go into details of what exactly happened, we're hearing that there was some heated arguments in court as well.
Yes, very heated argument because Asiedu-Dartey started by saying, among other things, that the court declares the PPP be allowed by the EC to amend the error on his forms, a further order to restrain the EC from proceeding with balloting for position for presidential candidate for the December polls. And to them, this forms a breach of the rules of natural justice. And then the lawyer for the EC, Asiedu-Dartey, was contending. Now, even when it comes to the law of natural justice, you have to look at the case in perspective, or the case in question. And they argue, the EC argues that it has, in a way, given the PPP some form of hearing, so far as they are concerned. And they were referring to the 5-minute meeting they had with Papakwesi Ndum, the flag bearer of the PPP. And, well, to let you know, it was really heated because the parties involved were raising questions in their submissions. And the first one was the fact that the EC lawyer is saying that Asiedu-Dartey, his lawyer for Papakwesi Ndum, not the PPP, should have commenced the action by petition. And then failing to do so, it means that the suit is bad. And if this is anything to go by, then it means that the whole process they are even going through is a waste of time. But the lawyer for the PPP flag bearer also contended. And during proceedings, there were some heated exchanges here and there, which forced the judge, Justice Chebafor, to threaten to adjourn if they continue to engage in such heated exchanges. And at the end of the day, the judge said that after listening to their oral submission, initially he gave them 30 minutes each to do the oral submission after they were able to file their submissions yesterday. And looking at the way things were going, he now gave them the opportunity to talk for the time that they think will suit them. And Asiedu-Dartey spoke for almost an hour and 15 minutes, outlining certain things that he actually has realized in terms of the submissions made by the lawyer of the EC. And when it came to the turn of Asiedu-Dartey, he contended that the court should not grant the order to halt balloting because it lies within the commission's mandate, and that the brief that he be allowed to correct his mistake, as in Papakwesi Ndum, be allowed to correct his mistake and accept. That is what the lawyer for the PPP, the PPP flag bearer is seeking. That is one of the things the relief they are seeking, that they should be made to amend the document. And also the PPP, the EC must accept the nomination form. But then Asiedu-Dartey is saying that when they put it that they should accept it, it means that whether there is something wrong with it or not, whether they like it or not, they need to accept. And then the judge made reference to Abu Ramadan's case where the court ordered the EC to delete some names from the electoral roll. Though it also has to do with administrative work for the EC, the court was able to actually order them to do so. So the judge was only trying to put it across that though it lies within the mandate of the EC, they could still be ordered to do something.
All right,
so that is how things work.
All right, thank you very much, Salom Amenya, for that update from the court.